What's up, guys? So we're gonna be making a BR map. So let's get started. Let me just put my screen to be right back. I'm just gonna go open up a Word doc, and I'll show. I'm just gonna open a Docs folder. And I'll tell you what we're gonna be doing and what we're gonna be making. So. Uh, so what we need. Okay, now I'll show you my live screen. Alright, so we're gonna be making a BR map, superhero themed, because of the new. So we're gonna have Marvel, Star Wars, DC. What other superhero movies? Like what else? Um, like that we have like got Marvel. Uh, maybe Disney. Maybe it just should be three. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be three main ones. So Marvel, Star Wars, and DC. So for Marvel, we're gonna have one main POI and three small POIs. Um, for Star Wars, we're gonna have one main. We're gonna have one main POI from each universe and three small POIs. Actually, let's just make it two small POIs. And then DC, we're gonna have one main POI and two small POIs. You know what? Let's add Sony, so this can be Spider-Man, uh, 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 Venom, etc. So we're gonna have one main POI and two small POIs. So we're also gonna have three landmarks of some sort for each movie, like each superhero. Alright, so let's start. So with Marvel. So Marvel will have. Let's look up Marvel buildings. Alright, let's look at like images. So we can maybe do a merge of like the Avengers Tower and like Stark Industries, I guess. What's up? I can't read chat, so if you are trying to reach me, like we can probably have like that, like the Hydra base mixed with the Avengers Tower. Uh, Mixed with like yeah, like maybe not that. Like what about what about Avengers base? Like I mean like I like that idea of having like a spacecraft area there, a landing pad there. Yeah. Yeah, I think like yeah, this is what Mustard Place did with his team. I reckon we do that. So let's find precepts on Sketchfab. So if I do Avengers Tower, make it downloadable. Now it doesn't have to be. All I just need is. I mean that's good. Uh, that's an FBX file. What about this one? That is a FBX. I think I'm going to be using this model here. This model here. But let's see if I can find Avengers base. Or maybe we have to make our own one. Okay, what about Marvel or Hydra? Well, let's see what comes up. Let's see what's Marvel like. Okay, what about if I just do Marvel? See what comes up. And then I need to make it animated. Well, not animated. I just need to make it downloadable, and it needs to be an FBX file. That's my only requirements for 3D models. Then we'll go into Fortnite itself and make it. Now I only have today to do it, so can't do it tomorrow because I mean I probably can do it in the morning, but so I apparently have to go in like half an hour. Like I don't really want to get my flu vaccine because then I have to like wait for everyone else to get it, and like I don't want to go outside because I don't really want to. Like yeah, that wait that's good because there's a lot of stuff I can use as well. So if I can get all this done, like if I can get all this done, like all the stuff, I reckon we may need to make our own Hydra Avengers base. Let's see if I can. That's an FPX file. Okay, we'll grab that. Okay, so we got shield base, and then I'll grab this model as well. So we got 2 models so far. We can probably recreate this, I guess. So that could be an island in the center. So, ah, sweet. Ah, so our main POI is going to be Avengers Tower X Hydra slash Avengers base. Our 2 small POIs is probably going to be Shield. Let's see. Shield Heli. Marvel. Let's see what Marvel has. I want more like a spaceship kind of thing. Okay, let's look at that. Let's see if I can get Marvel spaceship. Is this FBX? I'm going format. Okay. So we can't get that. Okay. I need like a Marvel helicopter jet. Quinjet. That's what it's called. Quinjet. Downloadable. Fortnite X Marvel Quinjet. It's FBX. And you can go inside it. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's download that. Okay, so we got those 3. So then we just need maybe the collectors, yeah. So we can have like what we can call it. So let's go. Uh, jet, uh, Quinjet, uh, landed, and then we can have the collectors island, which will have. So maybe instead of having small POIs, we'll just have 3 landmarks instead. And we can probably have Iron Man's like Iron Man cabin. So for Marvel, for the Iron Man's like Iron Man suit up, like I'll show you what we're gonna be doing for this. Is we're gonna be recreating. We're gonna be having Iron Man suits along this in an underground. Like it will be a normal cabin with underground stuff. So that's pretty much like cabin underground Iron Man suit up. So that's actually gonna be a cool area. moving on to Star Wars. So we need a one main POI. Now I was thinking that I would be doing, because if I go here, I probably will be using a lot of more assets from Star Wars than like Mos Eisley House, Mos like there's a lot of Star Wars stuff. Like so can I? That is an FBX file. So I may get that. Let's see if I can get at least. Okay, I can get that. I'll grab that. I think I'm gonna do Mos Eisley Cantina. So if most of these are FBX files, I can use them. This is going to be a big project. That's a DAE file, so I can't use that. I'll probably OBJ, I can't use that. Because I'm not going to convert stuff unless I really want to. Oh, yeah, I already got that one, okay. I'm going to save that for later. Wait, is that like a... Okay. I mean, I could probably do a checkpoint, I guess. Like... Oh my god, what do you want now? Bro, okay. I gotta wrap it up. Um, so I need to wrap this up. So, I mean, I don't really want to leave. Okay, so um, I'm gonna keep the site open. Clone barrack. Actually, I might grab that. If I'm thinking of what I'm gonna do. Uh, create free. Maybe I should have a spaceport. Yeah, spaceport would be good with all different ships from movies. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to save those for later. Alright, let's search up, because, okay, so we're going to get, so main POI is going to be Tatooine. Tatooine. Not sure what our 3 landmarks are going to be. Okay, let's search up Star Wars. Downloadable. Yeah. Because I think I'm gonna make Fortress of Solitude. Let's just keep falling. I'm sorry to chat, but my mic keeps falling off the thing. Okay. So I do have to go in 15 minutes, so yeah. Um, like, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what my POIs are going. I want to get actually maybe do that. Like, maybe I'm thinking of having two Star Wars POIs because I think I'm wanting to do something with for the DC one a what do you call it, a Fortress of Solitude. Okay, I reckon. Okay, 5, 4. So let me just check whether these can be downloaded. Okay, I can download that as FPX. Uh, I can. I can definitely download that, but I really want that. So let's see if I can get that in an FPX model. Okay, it looks like I have to use that. What about Tatooine? If I just search up Tatooine. Alright. Sweet. Alright, I think I got enough here. So I'm going to have to be using this model here as an OBJ. But that's alright. Uh, oh, okay. I think I already got that one. Okay. Sweet. See, this is an FPX. This is an FPX. This is gonna be a massive project. I can already tell it's gonna be a massive project of how many things that I'm going to be importing to it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get a sound cooler that's FPX instead of. Okay, that's the only one that seems reasonable because I really want to get a sound cooler. Maybe I have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to convert two of them over to. What's the first? That's a GLB, which I don't want to use. Okay. So Tatooine, three landmarks. So I reckon I'll do like a landing landing pad, Imperial checkpoint, or like slash base, and I can't do. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that two. I'm gonna make that one. I'm gonna do half base because I really want to do a half base within it. So I'm gonna download that as an FPS. I'm gonna also be downloading this as an FBX. For reinstalling that, I can't do that. Okay. We can look at props later. Okay. What else do I need to do? That. Um. DC. Okay. So I'm going to do Superman Fortress of Solitude. Let me see if I can get that Fortress of Solitude. Because there's a new Superman movie. Why not do that? Fortress of Solitude. FBX. Let's see if there's a FBX model. Let's see if this is FX. If not, I may have to make my own. This is FBX. I'm not sure how good it is though. And I do have to leave in 3 minutes. So why am I doing that? I'm just gonna copy and paste that. And then two small PIs, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should make two main and then just leave the rest out. Bat cave maybe? Question mark. Sony, okay, that's gonna be interesting to do. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to make it myself. But there's one thing that I could do. No, that's alright. I'll figure that out later. What I'm gonna do for that. Okay. Now Sony Spider-Man, I'm going to have to do so many stuff I can do. Like Spider-Man. Let's look up Spider-Man. Like, what can we do with Spider-Man? We can do. Daily Bugle. I can't spell. I could make that from scratch. I could probably make that from scratch, to be honest. Alright, so Daily Bugle. Um, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, right. Okay, so that's our whole thing. So I do have to go, guys, but I will be back on at 1 o'clock or maybe 1:30 to do to build and input stuff.